School projects offer an excellent way for students to learn beyond the textbook, applying their knowledge in creative and practical ways. When these projects are both fun and educational, they inspire curiosity, foster critical thinking, and make learning a more enjoyable experience. Here are a few examples of engaging and educational school projects that can captivate students while deepening their understanding of various subjects. 1. Build a solar oven, science/environmental studies. Students can design and construct a solar oven using household materials like cardboard, aluminum foil, and plastic wrap. This project teaches the principles of solar energy, heat transfer, and sustainability. It's also an exciting hands-on activity where students can test their oven by cooking something simple, like s'mores or nachos. They'll learn about renewable energy in a memorable and practical way. 2. Create a historical time capsule, history. A time capsule project allows students to dive into a specific historical period. Students gather artifacts, letters, or objects that represent life during that time and explain their significance. This project encourages research, creativity, and presentation skills. It's also an opportunity to connect history with the present by discussing how certain events have shaped the world today. 3. Design a dream city, geography/social studies. In this project, students become urban planners as they design their own city. They need to consider geographic features, transportation, public services, and community needs. This project integrates geography, economics, and problem-solving skills while encouraging students to think about sustainability and the impact of human activities on the environment. 4. Write and perform a play, literature/drama. Writing and performing a play allows students to develop their storytelling, language, and performance skills. They can adapt a classic story, recreate a scene from history, or write an original play based on themes they're studying. This collaborative project encourages teamwork, creativity, and communication skills. 5. Create a business plan, mathematics/economics. Students can develop their entrepreneurial skills by creating a business plan for a fictional company. They will need to research their product, identify a target audience, create a budget, and develop a marketing strategy. This project introduces students to basic economic principles while reinforcing math skills such as budgeting, graphing, and calculating profit margins. 6. Design a model ecosystem, biology/environmental science. In this project, students design a model ecosystem that demonstrates how different species interact within a habitat. Using plants, small animals, or other natural materials, students can observe the relationships between predators and prey, plants and animals, or the effects of environmental changes on ecosystems. This is a hands-on way to teach ecological concepts while promoting scientific observation and inquiry. 7. Research and present a TED-style talk, any subject. For a modern take on presentations, students can research a topic of interest and deliver a TED-style talk. Whether it's on a scientific discovery, a historical figure, or a pressing social issue, this project helps students improve their public speaking, research, and organizational skills. It's also a chance to express their passion for a subject and share what they've learned with their classmates. 8. Coding a simple game or app, computer science/math. For tech-savvy students, coding a simple game or app is an exciting project that teaches programming skills. Students can use platforms like Scratch or Python to create a basic game or app that reflects their interests. This project introduces them to the world of coding and logic, while fostering creativity and problem-solving skills. 9. Start a school garden, biology/environmental science. A school garden project gives students the chance to learn about plants, ecosystems, and sustainability. They can plan the layout, choose the plants, and take responsibility for watering and caring for the garden. This project fosters collaboration and teaches students about the importance of environmental stewardship. 10. Develop a public service announcement, social studies/media studies. Students can pick a social issue, such as climate change, bullying, or mental health, and create a public service announcement, PSA, to raise awareness. This project combines research, media literacy, and creativity. Students can choose the medium for their PSA, whether it's a video, podcast, poster, or social media campaign. It's a meaningful way to engage students with real-world issues while honing their communication and media skills. Each of these projects is designed to make learning more engaging by connecting academic concepts with real-world applications. They provide students with opportunities to think critically, work collaboratively, and express their creativity, all while deepening their understanding of key subjects. The best school projects are those that not only challenge students intellectually but also ignite their passion for learning. Students can create a magazine that focuses on a topic of their choice, such as sports, fashion, technology, or current events. They'll need to write articles, edit content, and design layouts. Using tools like Canva or Adobe Spark, this project develops writing, editing, and visual communication skills, giving students a chance to be creative while learning about the media industry. 12. Build a bridge, physics/engineering. In this project, students can work in teams to design and build a bridge using materials like popsicle sticks, straws, or cardboard. The goal is to create a structure that can support weight. This project teaches engineering principles, such as tension, compression, and balance. It also encourages collaboration, problem solving, and creativity, as students experiment with different designs to achieve the strongest bridge. 13. Create a documentary, history/media studies. Students can research a historical event, a local issue, or a topic they're passionate about and create a short documentary. This project helps students develop research and storytelling skills. While learning how to structure a narrative visually, they'll also gain experience with video editing and interviewing techniques if they incorporate interviews into their project. 14. Conduct a mock trial, law/social studies. A mock trial allows students to explore the legal system in a hands-on way. They can take on roles as lawyers, witnesses, or judges, and simulate a courtroom trial based on a real or fictional case. This project promotes critical thinking, public speaking, and an understanding of legal processes. It also fosters collaboration, as students work in teams to build their cases and present arguments. 15. Develop an invention, STEM/creativity. Encourage students to identify a problem in their daily lives and come up with an invention to solve it. They can sketch their design, create a prototype using simple materials, and explain how it works. This project combines creativity, engineering, and problem-solving skills, while encouraging students to think like innovators and entrepreneurs. 16. Organize a cultural fair, world studies/art. Students can learn about different cultures by organizing a cultural fair. They research a country's traditions, food, art, and history, and create displays or presentations to share with the class or school. This project encourages curiosity about the world and promotes cultural appreciation. It also allows students to express their creativity by designing their displays and incorporating multimedia elements like music or dance. 17. Plan a community service project, civics/social studies. Students can plan and execute a community service project that addresses a need in their local community, whether it's organizing a food drive, cleaning up a park, or helping at a shelter. This project teaches civic responsibility and teamwork. It also provides a real-world connection to lessons on social studies and community engagement. 18. Create an interactive map, geography/history. Students can research a historical event, a geographic region, or even their local neighborhood and create an interactive map using tools like Google Maps or ArcGIS. They can add markers, images, and descriptions to explain the significance of various locations. This project integrates technology with geography and history, allowing students to explore spatial relationships and the impact of geography on historical events. 19. Write and illustrate a children's book, English/art. This project allows students to write a story aimed at younger children, complete with illustrations. They can explore storytelling, character development, and moral lessons, while also expressing their artistic skills. Once completed, the books can be shared with younger students, giving them a real audience for their work. 20. Design a scientific experiment, science. Students can design and conduct their own scientific experiment based on a question that interests them. They'll learn about the scientific method, hypothesis, experimentation, observation, and conclusion, and gain hands-on experience with data collection and analysis. Whether it's testing the effectiveness of different cleaning products or observing plant growth under different conditions, this project reinforces key scientific concepts while encouraging curiosity and exploration. Conclusion. The key to engaging and educational school projects is combining hands-on activities with real-world applications. When students are actively involved in creating, designing, and solving problems. They not only learn better but also enjoy the process. These projects provide a dynamic and interactive learning experience that deepens understanding and sparks a love for learning across various subjects. Students can produce their own podcast series on a topic that interests them, such as technology, history, current events, or even a book discussion. They'll need to research their subject, write a script, and practice recording and editing audio. This project teaches public speaking, writing, and technical skills related to media production, while giving students the freedom to explore topics they are passionate about. 22. Make a math board game, mathematics. Students can design and create a math board game that challenges players to solve math problems in order to progress. The game can be based on specific math concepts like fractions, geometry, or algebra. This project reinforces math skills in a creative and interactive way, while also encouraging game design thinking, collaboration, and problem solving. 23. Plan a virtual field trip, geography, history, science. Students can plan a virtual field trip to a place of historical, cultural, or scientific significance, using online resources like Google Earth, virtual museum tours, or videos. They can guide their classmates through the virtual experience by preparing a presentation or interactive guide. This project helps develop research and presentation skills, while making learning about distant locations or time periods more immersive and accessible. 24. Organize a science fair, science/collaboration, a classic but engaging project. Organizing a school science fair allows students to research and conduct their own experiments. They can choose topics that interest them, from chemistry reactions to physics demonstrations. This project fosters scientific curiosity, research skills, and public speaking, as students present their findings to judges and their peers. 25. Create an infographic, art media, any subject. Students can choose a topic they are studying and create an infographic to present key facts, statistics, and concepts. This project encourages students to think critically about how to communicate complex information visually and concisely. They'll use research, design, and technology skills to create an engaging and informative piece of visual content. 26. Build a roller coaster model, physics/engineering. For students learning about kinetic and potential energy, a fun and educational project is to design and build a roller coaster model using materials like cardboard, plastic tubing, or foam. The goal is to demonstrate principles of motion, energy transfer, and momentum. Students can experiment with different designs to ensure their coaster works and teaches them the physics behind the ride. 27. Host a debate, social studies/English. Students can participate in a structured debate on a current social issue, historical event, or controversial topic. They will need to research both sides of the argument, prepare evidence, and practice presenting their case. Debates encourage critical thinking, research, public speaking, and the ability to see multiple perspectives on complex issues. 28. Design a greenhouse, biology/environmental science. Students can design a small greenhouse or terrarium that supports plant growth. They'll need to research factors like light, water, and air circulation to create an environment that helps plants thrive. This project teaches about ecosystems, plant biology, and sustainable design. It also provides hands-on experience with scientific observation and problem solving. 29. Write a news report, English journalism, social studies. Students can write and record a news report on a current event, historical moment, or topic relevant to their community. They can practice journalistic writing by focusing on clear, concise, and factual reporting. If they record a video or audio version, they can also learn editing and broadcasting skills, making this project both educational and media-rich. 30. Design a website, computer science/media studies. Students can create a simple website using platforms like WordPress, Wix, or coding languages such as HTML and CSS. They can choose a theme for the website, such as a portfolio, blog, or informational site about a topic they're studying. This project teaches web design, coding, and digital communication skills while allowing students to explore their creativity. 31. Build a Rube Goldberg machine, physics/engineering. In this project, students can design a Rube Goldberg machine, a complex chain reaction machine that performs a simple task in a convoluted way. It's a fun and challenging way to learn about energy transfer, motion, and engineering principles. Students can get creative in how they link different actions together, from levers and pulleys to rolling marbles and falling dominoes. 32. Create a 3D model of the solar system, astronomy/art. Students can design and construct a 3D model of the solar system, accurately representing the planet's sizes, distances from the sun, and their orbits. This project helps students visualize the vastness of space and reinforces their understanding of planetary science. They can also research fun facts about each planet to share as part of their presentation. 33. Plan a budget for a family vacation, math/economics. Students can choose a destination for a family vacation and plan a budget that includes costs for transportation, accommodation, food, and activities. This project teaches real-world math skills such as budgeting, calculating expenses, and financial planning. It also encourages research and decision-making based on limited resources. 34. Create a book trailer, English/media studies. Instead of writing a traditional book report, students can create a book trailer, a short video that promotes a book as if it were a movie. They'll need to summarize the plot, capture key themes, and create a compelling visual presentation using video editing tools. This project combines literature analysis with creative storytelling and digital media skills. 35. Design a water filtration system, environmental science/engineering. Students can research and design a simple water filtration system using household materials like sand, gravel, and activated charcoal. The goal is to purify water by removing impurities and contaminants. This project teaches environmental science, engineering, and problem-solving skills, while also promoting awareness of global water challenges.